Hello agents and welcome back to another Division build video. Today I've got some CC builds to show you, and these actually accompany my very recent Boss 3 guide video for the Iron Horse raid. Do check that out in the description down below. Here is my version of this, and I'm going to show you two versions today. The specializations on both builds are the same. If you're running any kind of CC build, Survivalist is definitely the way. And it's because you can give 10% bonus damage to anything that has a status effect on. So you basically binding the bad guys in place with the foam provides any of your teammates 10% bonus damage when they hit that enemy. You get 10% skill haste while in cover, which is really nice as well. You get 10% protection from elites, again, really nice. And you actually get a med kit that you can heal your other team members with, so you're even helping out with that as well. Obviously spec into the damage of choice for your weapon. Weapon wise, I've gone with the Everlasting Gaze. I don't really use it too much, but obviously perfect perpetuation. Headshots grant 50% status effect damage and duration for the next status effect I apply. I don't find myself using it too much when I'm doing it. But then as well, I also have the Lullaby. And that's so that if I get stuck in a bind, I can instantly kill a purple or a red bad guy without having to worry about my damage just by hitting them with this gun out. We're taking the fire grenade because setting enemies on fire again provides that 10% bonus damage, which is really nice. I've gone with the vial just for some extra damage with the toxic delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. And the total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and is increased by your status effect attributes. Now we've got status effect rolled absolutely everywhere, and this damage isn't, it's not game breaking, but it's just a nice side effect. And when we've got the boss throwing out the cluster mines, it helps get rid of them a little bit easier. Before we look at what we're running with the greens, we'll take a look at my backpack. And literally this backpack I have just got because it's got skill haste, it's got status effects, it's got a skill tier, which is nice. The brand set bonus does nothing for this build, but when I apply a status effect, it's also applied to all enemies within 8 meters of my target for creeping death. And that just spreads it around a little bit more. Because we also know that when we take a look here with Eclipse Protocol, it has a very similar 4-piece talent. When we look at the brand set bonuses, so 2 pieces is giving us 15% status effects, 3 pieces is giving us 15% skill haste, and 30% hazard protection, which is really nice for this fight if you do get caught in anything on the tower, or if you get caught by the boss's gas that he throws out. It can be particularly nasty. That's going to help with that. 4 pieces, we get indirect transmission. Your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies within 15 meters, and they refresh duration of 50% as well when they spread, which is really nice. Skill tier, status effects and skill haste is what you're going to want absolutely everywhere on this build, but the chest piece comes with a talent. It increases the indirect transmission range from 15 meters to 20, and it ups the refresh percentage from 50 to 75. It's really, really nice. So as you can see on the gloves again, skill tier and status effects, the knees are going to be exactly the same. Really easy to get max rolls with these. Skill tier and status effects. Now I know there is going to be some people that haven't completed the raid yet and they haven't got the chest piece or the backpack. So what you would do is just drop out the vial and put in Eclipse Protocol on the mask, and then you could run whatever you wanted, maybe a Golan piece, a Hannah U piece for some skill haste, and you choose 2 other yellows of your own choosing. When we look at our skills, a decoy is just super useful in this fight. There's ads all over the place, and especially for keeping the boss busy at the end, a decoy is really nice. And then obviously we are using the foam chem launcher, because if you listen to the guide, we're foaming the bosses and we're keeping them in place, making it really easy for our DPS to put damage on. And that's going to be it for this build. I'll show you the build that you actually saw now in the video, so let me pull that up. Here it is. This build is a little bit different to mine, but it comes with some really nice bonuses. So as you can see, the specialization is exactly the same. The mask is different, it's gone with Golan, but it's all yellow. So skill tier in the core attribute, we get 1 piece brand set bonus that will give us status effects as well, and we get skill haste and status effects in the normal attributes, so it's a really nice bonus to your status effects. And then we've got 1 piece Murakami, but we've gone with opportunistic. And the reason we've gone with opportunistic is to provide that extra buff of damage to the rest of the team. The rest of the build is laid out exactly the same, and that's why they're also using the shotgun as well, because the shotgun will apply opportunistic to the enemies when shot with the shotgun. So it just provides a little extra bit of DPS. So if you're lacking DPS maybe for the last part of the boss and the backpack's causing you problems, too much healing and everything like that, then maybe somebody like this running a CC build with opportunistic might tip you over the edge, because opportunistic is a lot of extra damage. So as you can see, all this is exactly the same as what I've shown you in mine. But then there you go with the Golan gear mask, we get 10% extra status effects from the brand set bonus. They've got status effects rolled on it. Unfortunately, they've got skill damage instead of skill haste, but definitely more important to roll the core attribute like they have done. Mod slots, skill haste, absolutely everywhere. Same on both builds. A nice max 12% mod there. And then you can see there with the backpack, again, not perfect hazard protection unfortunately, but we've got max status effects, which is what matters. We've got a skill tier obviously of yellow because it's Murakami, which is nice, definitely what matters. And we've got a skill haste mod. But as you can see with opportunistic, when they use the shotgun, enemies you hit with shotguns and marksman rifles amplifies the damage they take from all sources for 5 seconds. And that 10% from all other 7 people in the raid, so let's say it's maybe 6 because we've got a healer as well, that's a lot of extra damage. But it does require them to run a marksman rifle or a shotgun, and like I said before, running the Sweet Dreams or the Lullaby, whichever one you've got, if you get in a bind, you just hit the red or a purple and they're instantly dead. So really nice, and a really good alternative to provide some extra buffs to your team. It's not by any means a conventional build. This is very much geared up to be in the raid and to provide help for your team. They've chose to run the burnout for their extra damage for their gun, but again you could run anything you wanted there. And the pistol again, you could run anything you wanted there. But definitely laid out to be a raid buff build. Definitely good for binding the boss in place. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below, guys. If you've run anything similar in the raid, if you've got maybe a better version, I'm always open to some extra ideas to improve our builds, what we use to help people run Iron Horse. Come and check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE, where you'll find us doing raid help almost every day. Hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified for future Division content here on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching everybody. Goodbye.